everybody, welcome to the live stream number 96. Time flies when you're having fun. Sit down, wonder why, baby. If you don't know by now, it ain't no use to sit down, wonder why, baby. It'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, take a look out your window, I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Well, it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. That light I never knowed. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish there was something you would do or say to try to make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you never done before. It ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering as I'm walking on down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told, gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, baby. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, baby. So I just say fairly well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind, could've done better, but I don't mind. Kinda just wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Good fun. All right, I could have gone on for a lot longer then. I had to restrain myself. All right, well, how you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a good week. It's Thursday right now, and I'm coming to you from Montana, which is where I live. I usually stream on weekends, but I'm feeling a midweek stream this week, so it's great to be with you. Let us know in the comments where you're listening from. It's always interesting to see where everyone tunes in from. I'm going to read the comments there real quick. A very nice ad-lib, very nice cover. Thanks, Stuart. That, of course, was a song written by Bob Dylan in 1960-something. Christopher says, brilliant, love it. Well done. Leicestershire, UK. Beautiful. Lots of nice comments. Joe, you live in Montana? I'm in Montana. Yep, I'm in Montana. There you go. I'm going to switch up guitars here. Grab the old acoustic. And play a little Byron's Bounce. This song is one of my compositions. It's a lively number. Keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. I hope you like it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was Byron's Bounce. Alright, next I have a tune for you that was written many moons ago. I don't play it very often, but I quite enjoy playing it. It's called Summertime. And the living is easy. It's funny singing this song right now because I was just out there in the snow, frolicking around with Waffle, the little puppy dog. She loves the snow. She's a Samoyed, and I think she's 13 weeks old now, something like that. She loves it out there. All right, summertime. Let me see if I can remember how to play it. Oh, there's a good question. Hey Joe, any advice for first open mic? Yeah, I have some advice for you. So, Guy Clark, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's one of the greatest songwriters of all time. And someone told me that he used to practice in front of a mirror. And he'd sit there in front of the mirror and he'd look himself in the eye, and that's how he would practice. And it's quite a funny sight to imagine Guy, who's this big, imposing gentleman, sitting there looking himself in the eye in the mirror, singing his songs. But I find that practicing in front of a mirror is one of the best things for playing guitar, especially when you're getting ready to perform, because we get so used to looking down at our hands when we're playing the guitar that we lose the ability to look forward. And if we play in front of a mirror, then we just get used to the physical act of looking forward. Even if we're looking at our hands in the mirror, we're still looking forward. So when we get on stage, it'll be that much easier to connect with your audience and look at them while you're playing. So that would be my first tip. My second tip would be to play your songs as loudly as you can in your practice room, and then play them as softly as you can in the practice room, and really get used to playing your songs at different dynamic levels, because it's a very different thing being in a small room playing your songs where the room is giving you some information back, but when you get into a bigger room like a venue, an open mic, it's going to sound different, and you might want to play a little harder, you might want to play a little softer, and that dynamic control is going to give you some additional skills to make yourself sound the best in the room that you can. Of course, it depends on the PA and the mic and all these other elements, but if you can work on dynamics in your playing, that's a really great thing. And my third tip would be practice with a metronome. And you've probably heard this a million times, but if you practice with a metronome, it'll really help your timing. And I like to practice with the metronome on beats 2 and 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then you have bigger holes to fall into. Yeah, I'm sorry I said Waffle was 13 weeks old. What am I talking about? She's 7 months old. I don't know what planet I'm on here. I'm on planet Bob Dylan, I guess. All right, here's Summertime. Should never trust anything a guitar player says. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mommy's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With daddy and mommy standing by. There you go. Let me know if it sounds okay out there, everybody. I'm always just kind of going off the sound in my earphones, and it's getting kind of pretty loud, so I hope I'm not overdriving the signal here. Well, if you're enjoying the stream, I wanted to let you know that we have a tip jar set up for these live streams. It's a totally optional contribution. If you choose to make one, I say thank you. And if you don't, that's totally okay. But the tip jar link, I wanted to let you all know, is joerobinson.com, which is my name, /tipjar, TIPJAR. And anyone who does choose to leave a tip, like I said, thank you very much in advance. Okay, moving on to another song. This song is an instrumental composition of mine. And I really like the melody. And these kind of songs that are very intricate with a lot of elements, they take a while to fully form. And I feel like this one's still fully forming. It's yet to fully form, I should say. Hope you like it. Here you go. Got to get the tuning just right.
All right. I haven't recorded that song on an album yet, but it's called Moon Road. That's the working title, at least. Hope y'all are enjoying the music out there. I'm glancing at the comments occasionally, trying not to get too distracted from the music. Let me just see, there's a couple questions there. One from Joshua. Any advice for composing 2 guitar harmony parts? Guitar harmony parts have always felt mysterious, but recently I am focusing on this more compositional approach, not as simple as just playing thirds. Got it. So that's a really good question, Joshua. So one of my favorite ways to play the guitar is using counterpoint. And it can be 2 harmony parts, but it can also be a bass line and a melody, which is kind of my thing. That's what I love figuring out. And I have a few tips in that regard. Well, not tips, but this is what I do. This is what works for me. I use a program called Guitar Pro, and many guitar players are familiar with that one. I'm sure you may have heard of it. But I use it to compose my more contrapuntal songs. So, for example, Byron's Bounce, I remember typing in that melody, and then it has a section that goes... Let me just turn on this guitar. It has a section that goes... So when I was writing that, I kind of wrote the melody... and then I wrote the bass line. Whatever it is, I can't play them separately. But I used the software to see that's the melody line. What kind of bass line could I write that goes in the opposite direction, or goes in the same direction, or in this case goes in the same direction and then the opposite direction? And so using some kind of notation software can be a really interesting way to see where the melody is and see what you can put underneath it. I feel that it's just a bit easier to do it aside from the guitar, but if you sit down with the guitar, you can figure out these things, but it's just a bit of a different way to think about it. So I like to use the computer. It would be the same thing if you're like Mozart writing on a manuscript or something. It's just using the music, and I don't read sheet music very well, but I can use the tab software. Okay, so that would be one suggestion. The other suggestion is just to tinker around a lot, spend a lot of time tinkering. That's how most people I know do it. You kind of find something that you like, and then you tinker on it for as long as it takes to get it to be really special and interesting and different. When writing songs, I find that it's pretty typical for everything you write to feel like it's been done before, like it's not very interesting, like it's not very catchy, until you kind of get some skills, and then you kind of learn how to take something that you can hear what the possibilities are with it, and you can take it to that place that your imagination kind of dreams up. Sometimes I find myself like I'll write a song and then I'll listen back and be like, oh, is that melody really strong enough? Maybe I should just write more. And so I'll just keep writing more. So it's a never-ending process. But anyway, I hope that gives you some insight into at least how I think about it, Joshua. Here's another original song. This tune is called Callin' on You. I do see some more questions down here. There's some interesting questions. I Robbed said, "Hi Joe, can you share your thoughts on why music should be shared?" Well, I think that sharing music is a great thing for the performer, because the performer gets better. It's a great thing for the audience because the audience gets to experience this music. And I always encourage people, no matter whether you're a beginner, whether you're an intermediate, or you're an advanced player, it's great to play for people because you never know who's going to be inspired by hearing your music. Music is such a wonderful thing. It's great for our stress levels. It has so many benefits. It's great for our minds. It's great for our sense of connection with one another, for our sense of culture. And I think that someone playing an instrument and playing songs, it's kind of like, it's just a really special thing that goes back further than written language, probably. So I really think that music should be shared. That being said, I do respect intellectual property. And I think that if Don Henley doesn't want somebody on YouTube dissecting his songs correctly or perhaps incorrectly, I think he has the right to say, you can't use my songs in makeup videos or in lesson videos where you break down what I'm doing. So, there you go. Okay, here's an interesting question. Caleb says, have you heard any of those Colter Wall songs? His voice, the main show, has some cool fingerstyle guitar stuff too. So here's an interesting story. I played at the Sundance Film Festival. It's probably 5 years ago now. And I'm pretty sure it was Colter Wall. It was one. To me, there's a group of those people that sound a bit similar. But he played after me, and I felt really bad for him because I thought he didn't really know how to play properly. I'm sorry, but you know I give it all my all when I get on stage, and I was running out to the front of the stage playing my heart out, and then he got up there and he's like, I don't know, I don't want to say anything else, but he's obviously had a lot of success, so good for him. Hey Joe, you've inspired me to use a thumb pick. Any recommendations? I've tried to use one before, but I have a hard time getting used to them. Yeah, I think it's important to find the right thumb pick for you. I use a Dunlop medium, and it's just the right size. There's a company called National that makes thumb picks, and those sound really good. I actually prefer those to the Dunlops, but when I put it on my thumb turns blue. So it's just a little too tight for my thumb. So I think it's a matter of figuring out which pick just fits the best in terms of selecting the thumb pick. But in terms of getting used to playing with a thumb pick, I think learning those real simple fingerstyle songs like Windy and Warm. There's a video of Colter Wall, one of those guys playing that song, Windy and Warm, and they don't really play it properly. I'm sorry. So, yeah, learning those earlier songs like Freight Train and Windy and Warm, the kind of foundational songs that are just part of the fingerstyle guitar, this great repertoire that we all can draw from. Mike says, hi Joe from frostbitten Canada. Hey Mike. Alright, I'm going to keep playing songs. Here we go. This is Calling on You. Let me get my tape on here. Try to tell me why you got the key to solve my woes. Preach me the book, giving me the look of your judgment head to toe. I confess that I don't repress my distrust through and through. And if the tables turn, you're what I wanna learn. I'll be calling on you. In my tracks, give me all the facts about your wonderful shiny find. Plant the seed, it's what I need, so I might gain in kind. Dollar eyes, it's no surprise, you're a salesman through and through. And
And if the tables turn, you're what I wanna learn. And I'll be calling on you if I wanna walk that walk. And I'll be calling on you if I wanna hog that squall. I'll be calling on you if I wanna live that way. From what I see in you, not today. Calling on you if I wanna walk that walk. And I'll be calling on you if I wanna hog that squall. I'll be calling on you if I wanna live that way. But from what I see in you, peeking in my home, look at what I own. Tell me how you changed it so. My work and play, how I spend the day. Criticize me blow by blow. You've the height to sit on the side, just to telling me what to do. And if the tables turn, you're what I wanna learn. I'll be calling on you. There we go. Calling on you. Hi Joe from American Samoa. Love your music. I want to learn your style. Thank you, John. Too cool. I've not been to American Samoa. Here we go. Here is Hit the Road Jack.
something like that. That tune is, of course, Hit the Road Jack. That's the first song I learned to play on the guitar, believe it or not. All I learned was this. And then I used to just play that over and over and over again. All right, good fun. I wanted to let you know if you're enjoying the music, thank you. I wanted to plug or let you all know about my teaching platform, which is called invisibletechnique.com. And it's a platform I'm really proud of. I have a really engaged batch of students in there. The philosophy behind what I teach is to have beautiful technique with our playing so that we can express whatever music we'd like. And if you find yourself frustrated with your guitar playing and there's like some wall that's stopping you from being able to play your favorite songs or being able to solo on the guitar, then my goal is for daily exercise, for Invisible Technique to solve that issue, because I feel like there's a lot of information out there, but it's just all a bit confusing, and a lot of it is put forward by people who I don't want to badmouth people, but if you like the way I play and you'd like to learn how to have nice technique to play whatever music, check out my teaching platform, Invisible Technique, especially the Daily Exercises program. The Daily Exercises program is a series of left-hand and right-hand exercises that'll help you have better tone, better technique, better control. They're really easy. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced player. These exercises are the ones that I've done every day for 15 years pretty much, maybe even 20 years now. But they're really, really good. I can definitely stand behind them, and I encourage you to check it out at invisibletechnique.com, the Daily Exercises course. Okay, I should play another song, shouldn't I? Linda Battis says, how about Georgia on my mind? Linda, you read my mind. I have Georgia on my mind. It's true. I certainly hope to be back to the great state of Georgia before too long. But in the meantime, here is the Ray Charles, Cody Carmichael penned classic. I even have the lyrics here. I'm such a pro. Alright, I love playing this song. Here we go. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you sounds as sweet, just as sweet and clear as moonlight through those pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia,
peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, Georgia, Georgia. Song of you sounds as sweet, just as sweet and clear as moonlight through those pines. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. All right. iRob says, "Hey Joe, would you say that your arrangement of What a Wonderful World is beginner or intermediate?" I'd say it's late intermediate to advanced. The first part of What a Wonderful World, the way I arranged it, is, I would say, intermediate. All that part, but when it goes to all the harmonics, that's pretty tricky. It's quite difficult, and that's a technique that is a more advanced technique. So I definitely wouldn't be a beginner song, but it's a great song, and my arrangement is approachable, but yeah, it's not a beginner. All right. Joe's music is on my mind. Thanks, Andre. Very, very nice, bro, says Matthew. All right, well, I'm going to play one more song, and then I'm going to wish you a good evening. I thank you very much for being with us all on this this session, this live stream number 96. If you enjoyed the music and want to contribute to the virtual tip jar, the tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. See a gentleman that says, "Hey Joe, explain to an old guy how to use your tip jar, please." So you just go to the link, joerobinson.com/tipjar. It should be pinned under this video. It should be pretty easy to see. I usually just pin it everywhere. And you just go to that page, and then you just select how much you want to tip. It can be $5, it can be $10, whatever you want. And then you just fill out PayPal information or your debit card or however you want to pay. That's how it works. It's quite simple, but no pressure. If you don't want to if you don't want to leave a tip, you certainly don't have to. But it does come to me, and I certainly appreciate it. Helps me make more music. I got a couple albums in the works,
And the tip jar money helps fuel the machine that keeps the music coming. So thank you. I'm going to be posting a lesson for Black Magic Woman on Saturday. So I'll play Black Magic Woman. And keep an eye out for the lesson if you're a guitar player. Here we go. Got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman. She's got me so blind I can't see that she's a black magic woman trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yes, don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Turn your back on me, baby. You just might pick up my magic sticks. Cast your spell on me, baby. Don't cast your spell on me, baby. Yes, you cast your spell on me, baby, turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone. All good fun. Thanks very much for being with us, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Take good care and see you again really soon. Bye-bye now.